You're listening to the Pixie Dust Fan Podcast. Hi, I'm Francine.
And I'm Carrie.
We're two best friends who can't stop talking, usually about Disney stuff.
Sometimes we have fascinating guests, and sometimes it's just us. But it's always positive and fun.
We're happy to have you join our chat. Thanks for listening, and let's get started.
Carrie?
Yes.
It's working. So we are back on location. This is another on-location podcast.
Sorry about that.
Should I just start with, hi, Carrie.
Hi, Fran.
Here we go. So, yeah, it's kind of funny. So we're recording tonight. I just did it. I told them what time of day it was.
Where you got your notes ready?
No, I was just going to pull out my notes here.
Okay.
Because we need them.
Fran's been keeping track of everything, we will give a thorough trip report.
Yes. And so I have to remember, we finished at the end of, the last episode, we finished at the end of the Animal Kingdom Lodge club level.
Yes, correct.
We left there and we said goodbye to Animal Kingdom and we checked into Saratoga Springs.
Correct.
And this was going to be...
I don't remember anything else after that.
That's okay, because I made notes so that we didn't forget anything. So we're recording this podcast on Tuesday evening.
Which is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th day here?
I think.
In Saratoga?
We've lost track of some of the days and times.
Tuesday, 5th day.
5th day. And we were lucky enough that... we are staying in a 1-bedroom at Saratoga. So we have plenty of room. And it was kind of by design that we planned that we were going to do a lot of resort time.
Yeah.
And I think we have. So we left Animal Kingdom. We said goodbye. We jumped in an Uber or a Lyft. I always say Uber, but we always Lyft. We never take Uber.
Ubers,
I know.
Sorry, okay. Lyft. When we say Uber, we mean Lyft.
Yes, we do. But it's funny because at home, at home, I usually take Ubers. It's weird. So on the Friday, we checked in here, and we were figuring out where we are. Like, if you've never stayed here, this resort is massive. It's a big one. So we checked out. That's my water. See, we're never in the same room when we record these.
Wait a minute, is that my water?
Carrie has bottles of water everywhere, and they're all unfinished because she never finishes a bottle of water. So we checked in here on the Friday, and then we walked back up to the main building to check out how far that was. And it actually turned out not to be, it wasn't a bad walk.
No, less than 10 minutes, probably.
Yeah.
Or around 10 minutes.
And then we decided to walk to Disney Springs.
Mm-hmm. That
was a bit of a longer walk. Because of where we're located in Saratoga.
Yeah.
We had Earl's
sandwich, yeah.
Do you want to talk about what happened to your sandwich?
We have to remember if we got to do a do-over before we leave. So my sandwich, I ordered the holiday turkey, which is pretty much what I order all the time. Fran got a BLT with
that's
extra
what I get
B.
That's what I get all the time.
And when Fran says, "Let's walk back with our sandwiches,"
we should. What if we
come back with our sandwich? So when we got back to the room, we took a look back. When we got back to the room and I was eating my sandwich, it was a turkey with cranberry and bacon and lettuce sandwich. So I think it's supposed to have turkey, stuffing, cranberries, gravy, and a little bit of mayo on it. And it's almost like when they were making it, they got a little flustered and started making my holiday turkey, but then finished it off.
Reverted to a BLT.
And then finish it off with a BLT. Or as it went down the conveyor belt for them.
Yeah.
Maybe the first person does the turkey and the stuffing or the turkey and the whatever. And then it went down the way and then they made it a BLT. So I had a holiday half turkey BLT.
I wonder if that's how they do it. So there's like one person
Never
that
had
does
this
the
mishap
bread.
before.
I know. This is, in all the Earls, it's never happened. So we're kind of thinking that Carrie needs a do-over. She needs to be able to go back and get her proper sandwich.
Time's running out, though.
But time's running out. Maybe on our pool day, which we haven't done yet. Spoiler alert.
So when we went to downtown Disney, though, or Disney Springs.
Disney Springs here.
When we went to Disney Springs, we just pretty much walked around a few of the stores.
Yeah.
And
it was crazy in the world.
It was busy everywhere. Got our sandwiches, jumped in a lift,
and we were done.
And then I think we probably did a puzzle.
We did a puzzle. We had our friends came to visit us. So that's the other thing in a one bedroom. You can entertain.
We entertained.
We entertained.
We didn't offer them a tea, though, did we?
We didn't offer them nothing, now that I think.
Well, our groceries hadn't arrived yet, so we couldn't have. That's why.
That's why.
We had nothing. Sorry, guys. That's why our hospitality was horrible.
We had nothing. We had a big bottle of Dasani that we bought at the front. That's why we walked to the front.
To get you some water.
Yeah.
I hope we have better notes in this.
So we visited, and then we did a puzzle, and then that was the end of day Friday.
Yeah.
That was good. And then Saturday, I don't even want to read my notes.
Oh, dear.
Saturday, listen to what my note says. My note says, Saturday we puttered about and didn't even shower until noon. We didn't shower until noon. We sat on the balcony and we talked about horticulture.
We did?
We did. Remember we were talking about the different kinds of grass out front?
Oh, yeah.
And how did they decide which bushes and which grass to put where?
Yeah, and we talked about alligators.
Yeah, we did. And then Carrie made us these lovely fruity drinks.
Yes. Yeah, I did.
But do you want to, I don't know, what are they called?
Topo Chicos. We don't have them in Canada. So I ordered a case of the mango flavored, and it's a non-alcoholic kind. You can buy them with alcohol in them. But it's like a sparkling water but I got the mango flavor because I don't even know. I might have tried it once.
Right.
So, yeah, so I got the Topo Chico. I put it in our wine glasses from the cupboard.
Yeah.
And I got some strawberries, and I kind of smashed the strawberries so that they would kind of be
muddled.
Yeah, that's the word. I muddled the strawberries and some blueberries and put them in the cup because I honestly didn't think you'd like the Topo Chico, so I thought maybe that if I added some essence of some berries in there as well, that you would enjoy it. So
it was lovely. And we sat on the balcony and had those.
Yeah.
And then we made, we had a nice salad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In the room, and then we followed by cupcakes and tea.
Yes.
So there was, in fairness, on Saturday, there was a tornado watch.
Yeah, so we were going to go do something, but then the weather, by the time we showered and made ourselves presentable, and we stopped talking about horticulture on the veranda out there, we could see that the storm was coming in.
Yeah, and it was a pretty bad storm.
And then we were going to go out at 4 or 5, but it was showing that it was going to be stormy that evening. So
yeah,
we probably did another puzzle. Is what my guess is going to be.
No, we actually, once it stopped raining,
where did
we decided that we had no steps that day, and we went and did a loop of Disney Springs.
Oh, that's right.
Remember? And we walked all the way down to
we walked to Cirque du Soleil and back, yeah.
So we did a full loop of Disney Springs, got all our steps in.
Which is about 10,000 steps pretty much.
It was, yeah. And then we went and had dinner at Eat.
Oh, boy, that was only on our second day.
Yeah.
Our second day at Saratoga.
Yeah. Wow. So Eat is...
I don't know
I don't know, it's a chef. It's a fancy, famous chef. I had samosas. They were delicious. They were really good samosas.
And I had what did I have? A chicken tikka.
Chicken tikka masala?
Bowl. And it was delicious.
Oh, right. Yes. You had the bowl.
Yeah.
That was good.
It was really good.
That was really good food. So it's in the old, where the old Wolfgang Puck was.
Express was, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently she's some famous chef. I mean, if we watch cooking shows, maybe we'd know, but
Yeah, I didn't know who she was, but her food was good. It was weird, like it was weird sitting in the Wolfgang Puck Express because like I sat every time I would come here before I would eat there at least twice.
Yeah.
So it's very weird. Like the walls are bright red. It's kind of like it's the same, but it's a little different. The drink stations, it's all the same. It's just that it's themed a little bit differently. So it did feel kind of weird. I had lots of awesome memories of my Disney pin trading friends there. Yeah. So it was cool to be in there.
And you had the bowl, but you also had the garlic naan bread.
Yeah, I got bread too, because why not? I was kind of hungry.
Yeah,
all we had was salad for lunch.
I know, we had a salad, and
probably half a bag of chips.
Yes, yes.
We have Publix cupcakes, not Disney cupcakes.
We do.
I ordered a 6-pack of cupcakes, and boy, oh boy.
Yeah, that's
were they delicious because they're already gone.
I know, we've already eaten them all, and that's one of the benefits.
Marching 2 by 2
of vacation grocery delivery is like they picked up the Publix cupcakes and they were delicious. And I think the cupcakes for $6, it was like what, $5.99?
I think they were $5.99. Like they're like the same price as one Disney cupcake. Yeah, and they taste so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Like those cookies I got today, I think were $5.49.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
Good cookie, but what can we buy at the grocery store for $12?
I know.
Holy
so that was Saturday. So far we have not made it.
We've done
to
nothing.
A park.
We haven't been into a park.
No. But Sunday we changed all that.
Indeed, we did.
We did the trek. Oh, I was going to say we did the trek to Animal Kingdom, but my notes are we actually did the trek to see the cats.
Yeah.
We went to Animal Kingdom.
Cats. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Bust.
It really was.
Yeah. So we went to go either ride the safari, which was way too busy, or we walked the Maharaja Jungle Trek.
Right.
And the tigers were like sleeping and like as far as they possibly could be from the viewing location.
I know. There was like we really didn't get to see any cats.
It wasn't even hot out. It wasn't even hot out. No. So we did that. It was, you know what though? We spent some time in the bird part there because I don't really spend a lot of time in there because my sister's afraid of birds. But there were a lot of birds out there. Yeah. I hadn't walked through that trek in quite a while. It's nice. It's really neat, the theming, like all through where the tigers are, like how cool that area is, like all of the sculptures in the walls and the rocks and everything. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But we didn't see there was no cats. We barely even saw any bats. When you walk through the bat area, I know I've walked through there where I've seen lots of bats, like where you're kind of like, you could see the fur on them that close, and then there was like one bat way, way high.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, not a lot of bats. There were just a lot of birds. That was the only thing there were a lot of. Mm-hmm. So we did that. And then we went looking for Zootopia merch.
Yep.
And I gotta say, like, I'm so disappointed in the Zootopia merch. Mm-hmm. They don't really have much for
adults. Right?
Adults. Like, they had one or two nice shirts for men, but they're like the really boxy shirts. Mm-hmm. They don't really have anything nice for women, which was disappointing. Because my love of Zootopia, and I didn't buy a thing. Sad.
So sad.
It's very sad. So we went scouring for Zootopia merch. No magic bands. We've been everywhere we've been, I've looked for that Judy Hopps magic band, and it's nowhere to be found. And then we had lunch at Flame Tree Barbecue.
We went to go. Did we do that first, or did we go see Zootopia?
Oh, we did Zootopia first.
What is it called?
Zootopia, Better Zoogether.
Better Zoogether. I had seen.
So this was Carrie's first one. So what did you think?
I thought it was funny. Like I kind of think I need to see it a couple times to really catch all the stuff because there's too much happening. It's funny though. Oh my goodness, very funny. Hey bub.
It had you giggling.
Hey bub.
Hey bub.
Bub. It was really good.
It was good. And I think
the way it's busy, like everybody's going to it, which is awesome.
So and everybody was laughing too.
Yeah, it's really good. I think it would be better to be a little bit farther back too. We were pretty close, like in the second row, but it might be easier to kind of take it all in a little bit farther back. But it was too busy. It was too busy for us to watch it again.
Yeah. And I think, a lot of people, when it first came out, when it first opened, they were complaining it didn't make sense, all this stuff. But actually now, like once you've seen the movie Zootopia 2, it totally makes sense.
Yeah.
It
I
totally
can see
makes
that.
sense.
Because there's different characters and that people wouldn't have known.
So that was good. And then we ate at Flame Tree Barbecue because neither one of us had eaten there for a long time.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That was good. And then...
And there's like ducks everywhere when you're trying to eat.
I know. And, it was really irritating to see people, like, feeding them.
Yeah. I saw a man, he threw, like, I swear it was like the skin off of his entire chicken.
I know.
To the duck.
And the poor duck.
No need to. You can just imagine that poor duck trying to eat it. And it did. Because it's probably like, thank you very much. This is delicious. Might choke me to death, but delicious.
I know. So we did that. We ate, and then we were like, we're out.
We had enough fun.
We took the bus back.
Yeah.
We took the bus back. We came back here. We worked a little because, of course, we both have to work when we're here, which is fine. And then the weather was really nice. So it wasn't like roasting. Mm. So we decided that night it was nice enough to go to Epcot.
Look at us, 2 parks in one day.
I know. We
wait till you hear what we did there. Nothing.
We did. We walked in. We bought shirts. Yeah. Remember, we bought our 2 shirts.
Yeah, we bought some merch.
Oh, and we didn't say at Animal Kingdom we were wearing matching shirts. Yeah, we've never done that before.
No, we had matchy.
We had matchy shirts. They were fun. Uh-huh. And then we bought shirts in Epcot
that are going to be sort of matchy for tomorrow.
Yeah, they're different colors, but same shirt.
Yeah.
And then we went to Canada, and then we went to the UK.
Yep.
And then we walked to the boardwalk and got a lift and came back.
Yes. our strategy was just to mosey around the front of the park.
Yeah, and just get some steps in and feel like we were active. So then we came back. So this is because we have not done a lot of food. We came back and we made sandwiches and veggies in the room. Mm-hmm. And it was lovely. We had a big veggie tray.
Yep.
And turkey sandwiches and lovely bread. It was honestly like ordering the groceries from and having them in advance. We did pretty good.
Yeah. I think we're doing pretty good eating all the stuff we ordered too. So
we are.
Sometimes you order stuff and you don't use it all.
Well, right now we're actually recording this standing in the kitchen while Carrie's making pasta for dinner. So yeah. So that was our Sunday. And then Monday we got up, we worked a little bit, and it was a really nice day. And we had planned to do Epcot in the morning.
Yeah.
But we didn't.
What did we do?
Yeah, Carrie's like, I don't even know what we did. It was yesterday.
Yeah.
So by the time we got our butts in gear after we worked, we ran out of time because we had to go to our arts and crafts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yesterday was arts and crafts.
So you need to talk about that because I've done it before. So this was your first time doing these arts and crafts at the resort.
Yeah. So we signed up for the mosaic class, and it was at 2:30, and we had the choice of making a horseshoe, or a Mickey or Minnie head, or a what is it like?
It's like a rider's hat?
Rider's cap or whatever. We picked the horseshoe because we thought it would be fun to have lucky horseshoes, but it was really hard because the horseshoes are really thin, and they give you all these tiles to place, but the tiles are all a certain size, so it was very hard to make them all fit. But anyways, it was fun. We probably spent an hour and a half or 2 hours placing all of the tiles. They get you to trace the thing you're tiling on paper and then lay out all of your gems or your whatever, glass, stones, whatever the heck they are, and then tiles, and then you glue them onto your horseshoe, and then you mud them, and then you put them in a box, and then you clean them later in the day. So we did all the gluing, the placing, the mudding, and then you take your craft home.
Right. Mm-hmm. So then we brought it back here. We left it here.
It cost $30, right? That's what we
I think it was $30. And then we decided to go to Epcot and eat at some of the food booths. So we went over to Epcot. We ate at the booths around World Showcase. The food was good. We had the avocado toast was the first thing we had, and that was really good.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't a big fan of the jerk chicken. I liked the flavors. It was hard to eat because it was on the bone. So unless you were sitting down, unless you had a table to really cut or pick at it,
hard to eat.
It was hard. You had the...
I had a calamari taco. I had a shrimp po' boy somewhere. I think I ate something else too. Didn't I eat 2 things and you ate one thing?
I think you had a couple things.
It was pretty good. I don't expect over the top fine dining at these things. I think as long as it's tasty.
Yeah.
Everything was pretty tasty.
So we did the full loop of World Showcase. So we got some good steps in there.
Yeah, went into Mexico, went into Japan. Oh, I got a shaved ice. That's another thing I got.
Of course.
I always get a shaved ice.
Yeah. So in lieu of your bottled water,
I had shaved ice.
You had shaved ice. You were full. I was not.
Yeah, because
I had a sandwich. I had a sandwich when I came back.
See, good thing we have bread and sandwich.
I didn't have the energy. I was going to go down to Canada because we were walking around that way. We started in Mexico. But honestly, I just didn't have the energy to go all the way down to Canada because we kind of snuck out the back and then took a lift from the beach club. Mm-hmm. Thank goodness you didn't make me walk all the way over to the boardwalk again.
I know. We went to the boardwalk to see if the night before or whenever the other time we were at Epcot, right?
Yeah.
They used to have a big comfy couch inside the door of the lobby. And last time I was there, the big comfy couch, if you're not Canadian, you probably don't know what the big comfy couch is. It's like a Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, CBC, kiddie TV show back in the old days. And the girl dressed up sort of like a doll/clown. Anyways, and she sat on a big comfy couch. So the couch was ginormous. And when she sat on it, she looked like a little tiny doll. And inside the beach club lobby, when you first walked in, there was a big comfy couch. So from when I first started to come with my niece, with our friends, with whatever, with my mom, with my sister, I have pictures of all of us on this big comfy couch because my niece and nephew were of that generation where they watched the big comfy couch. So I remember the first time I came with my mom and she saw that couch, she was like, oh my goodness, there's a big comfy couch. So anyway, so the big comfy couch is gone. It was gone last time. And then I thought maybe it was gone out for what do you call it? Upholstery. Maybe it was getting reupholstered because it has been reupholstered in the past. Yeah. Because I have pictures and pictures and pictures of it. And it is, it has been reupholstered. So fingers crossed, maybe it takes a long time to get reupholstered and it'll be there next time. But yeah, so we had to go check to see if the big comfy couch was there. So Fran complained because it is much longer walk get to the...
And then I didn't even get a cake on the way.
Yeah, we walked by the cake... The cake bake shop or whatever the heck it's called at the boardwalk, and there was a huge line.
Yeah. So I didn't even I wasn't standing in that line to pay $22 for a piece of cake. If there wasn't a line, I would pay the $22 just to try the cake. But at this point, I wasn't standing in line for it.
Yeah. So you didn't even get your cake. You had to come home for a cupcake. And you had to come back for a grocery store cupcake.
Yep. And then that brings us to today. So today...
So exciting, everybody's...
I know, they're all like, wow, what a trip report, guys.
Good job doing nothing, you losers.
So today, we worked in the morning, and then we decided to go to Hollywood Studios. So yesterday was May the 4th.
We were going to go, but we were really going to try to go to May the 4th.
Right.
Just to see and watch it from afar to see all the craziness.
Because we had to get park pass reservations because of the type of tickets we have. Mm-hmm. And there were no reservations for annual pass holders for Hollywood Studios. So we had to do Epcot. And then the plan was we were going to hop. Mm-hmm. But we didn't hop.
Yeah. As the day went on, we figured we would just stay at Epcot.
Well, and we saw some stuff online. It looked pretty crazy. Yeah. So we missed May the 4th at Hollywood Studios. So Revenge of the 5th, we went today. Mm-hmm. So in the morning we worked a little, and then we went to Hollywood Studios. We took the bus. And notice I call out every time we take the bus.
If we don't say the bus, we took a lift.
Yeah, pretty much. We did some shopping, and honestly, we walked down to see the Muppets, to see the paint and the new car
on the Muppets rock and
roller coaster.
We were looking at the shops.
Yeah.
We looked at pins.
Yeah.
And we sat and tried to figure out what we were going to have for lunch, probably.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
And then we went to the ABC commissary for lunch.
We did. And I had the grilled chicken. No, the chicken club.
The chicken club.
I had the chicken club, and you had the
pork adobo.
And
it was delicious.
It looked delicious.
Good. And the reason why the only reason that we even wanted to go to Hollywood Studios this trip was to get what were they called? The lightsaber sippy cups. The lightsaber swizzle sticks.
Yes, lightsaber swizzle sticks.
So
that's what we did.
That was what determined where we were going for lunch. We had to go somewhere where we could get.
So we got those drinks. They were fun and they were delicious.
They were good, and with the swizzle stick lights up.
Yeah. So it's just a lightsaber, and we both wanted, based on the type of drink or the flavor of the drink, we both ended up with like the red ones, the Darth Vader ones, which is kind of fun. We also bought some mugs.
Yeah, we did some shopping. We did some
mugs.
Shopping because we need mugs.
I know.
That's exactly what we need to bring home. More T-shirts
and more mugs.
I bought a sweatshirt too.
You bought a sweatshirt.
I think when we were at Epcot, right? Is that when I bought it? The first visit to Epcot?
That was it's a nice sweatshirt.
A nice sweatshirt, and we bought T-shirts, and we bought mugs.
Yeah. No pillows.
No pillows. Yeah, maybe you should tell them a little bit about your your PTSD about the pillow.
Well, the pillow's really, it's ridiculous. When we were at Disney Springs, we saw this pillow. No, what was the first one we saw?
I don't remember. Well, it would have been maybe at Animal Kingdom, our first place.
Yeah, it might have been.
They got these cute little pillows, and they're
tiny pillows.
They're probably like 4 inches wide and like 12 inches long. Like it's a little tiny pillow.
Yeah.
Like maybe a pillow like you rest your elbow on type of pillow.
Yeah, they're not like you can put your head on that pillow.
And they're cute. They got words on them. They're embroidered. They have a few of them, right?
Yeah,
like
they do.
A few different themes, like Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
And they're small, they're cute, and they're embroidered. And Fran was like,
nice quotes.
OMG, I want one of these.
Oh, it was the Por Favor. It was the monorail spiel.
Yeah, there's one with the monorail spiel on it. And Fran was like, OMG, this is mine. I can't believe we've only been here for like 5 seconds. It's the first store we went in, and I'm going to buy this pillow until she looked at the price.
It was $49.99. So, I could not believe it was $49.99.
So every single thing that we've looked at for the price, she's put it in relation to this cost
tiny
of this
pillow.
Yeah, what can we buy at Walt Disney World? Or
if you open your two hands and put them together, that's about the length of that pillow.
Yeah, it's not very big.
For $49.99.
Yeah.
I got 2 mugs for less than that.
Yeah.
So yes, everything that we're shopping for is in relation to the pillow. I think it's ridiculous, $49.99. So yes, that's what we've been looking at. So Carrie,
the pasta going in the box.
Carrie pouring the pasta in. So we had that. We had our lunch. We came back to the resort and we had tea and cookies. I went and got the cookies from the pool bar.
Because we ran out of cupcakes.
Because we ate all our cupcakes.
If you've been following along and counting them.
And then we were planning to go to the Magic Kingdom tonight. Because we've been here all this time and I have yet to get to the Magic Kingdom. However, then this really is the trip of we just figure it out and put, when we say we go with the flow, we really do. So the original idea was we were going to go to Magic Kingdom tonight because it's not been scorching hot. Mm-hmm. But then Carrie saw that they had bingo. They had bingo at the resort. So we decided to do bingo instead.
We decided to skip Magic Kingdom and the spectacular nighttime light parade. To play bingo in the community hall.
I know. I was very disappointed because I originally said that the bingo was in the bar. So I thought, okay, well, we could go up there. I could have a beer or whatever. and it was not in the bar. It was in the community hall. And when we first got there, it was only Carrie and I. And I thought for sure we're going to
win all the prizes.
We're going to play bingo by ourselves. But other people ended up coming.
Yeah.
And you know what? It was fun. It was fun. We had a great time. You know,
everybody in the room was having fun. The people in the room, the adults that were there were having fun. So
yeah. And then we didn't win anything. No. However, one of the ladies that won the stickers, she was very nice, and she heard me saying that Carrie just wanted the stickers. So she gave Carrie the Saratoga Springs stickers.
They're really cool stickers.
They're very cool.
They're custom Saratoga Springs stickers.
They are. So you were very excited about your Saratoga Springs stickers. I'm just pulling them out of my bag here so that you can see that you've even got, like, you've got Mickey and Minnie in this, what are they called? Those bikes? Those pedal bikes? And there's a horseshoe there too with the little Mickey head in it that shows you what it's supposed to look like if our arts and crafts had worked that way. Because that night, we have to, when you come back, after we did the arts and crafts, we skipped over that, but we had to then polish the jewels on the thing that we had.
Yeah, you have to rub all the excess mud.
Yeah.
Grout. And it's it's hard work. No wonder they send you off to do it.
I know.
Probably some people just throw it into the garbage. But you know what? If I ever did that again, like, I would do it again. I wouldn't pick the horseshoe or anything that has really skinny parts. But if next time I come, if I plan on doing that, I am so, like, bringing, like, a proper rag to clean that. Like, they give you, like, little
they're like eyeglass
wet wipes, like as if you're cleaning your fingers from eating chicken wings. And next time I'm gonna bring, like, rags. So I can clean it properly.
Yeah, for sure.
It's hard to clean.
But yeah, that's been our we have really, really just gone with the flow, sat on the balcony, chilled, puzzled,
watched a lot of Big Bang.
Yeah, we've done what we said we were going to do, except the pool.
Yeah, we still have a couple days.
We still have a couple days to do that. So tomorrow we have afternoon tea at the Grand Floridian.
Yeah.
So we're going to do Magic Kingdom tomorrow, and we'd like to try and get on Big Thunder because that's reopened, and maybe check out Buzz because that's reopened.
Well, that would be good too, because right now we've only been on one attraction, which isn't really.
Which one?
We went on Zoogather.
Oh, Better Zoogather. That's something. Oh my gosh. People come here and do, like, morning to night. Like, I know my friend Sandra she would be listening to this and like cursing me because she is like rope drop to close, go, attraction. And yeah.
I'm okay with not going on any attractions, really. Like, if I think about it, the only, like, at Epcot, I would like to go on Living with the Land or, like, the regular things like that. But, like, at Hollywood Studios, I didn't really want to go on anything. In Animal Kingdom.
The safari, if it's not a wait.
Yeah, and Flight of Passage.
Flight of Passage.
We're not going to buy Lightning Lane or wait. If we were there later in the day, it's a bit of a different story than when we were there at the prime time.
But this is really how people vacation.
Yeah, they do. They
people
go on vacation and relax.
And relax. And I feel like my brain is relaxed.
For sure.
I think we both needed this. Even though we both worked and whatever, we work every day, but it's different. It's different. It's different. And it's just spending time together.
Yep.
So it's been, as far as I'm concerned, it's been perfect.
Awesome.
So tomorrow...
Well, you know what would make it better?
What?
If I can figure out how to make you some garlic bread to go with our pasta. But other than that, perfect.
Other than that, it worked out perfect.
Wish I would have bought some thin-make garlic bread.
I know. But our pasta will be great.
It will be.
So we're going to make our pasta for dinner. It's 20 to 10.
You should have told them that. That's horrible.
Because our
we're going to be puzzling after dinner, that's for sure.
I know. Our bingo went longer than we... Well, I don't think... We didn't plan. Whatever.
Well, bingo didn't start till 7:30. So.
Yeah, so... Whatever. We're on vacation.
That's right.
And our tea isn't until 2 or 2:30 tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we're going to call it for this episode because we've babbled enough, and I don't think anybody's listening anymore. We're going to call it for this episode, and then we're going to do another one of because we really should do like a full detailed review of the afternoon tea.
Sure.
Magic
Sure
Kingdom,
yes.
Big Thunder,
yeah,
our pool day.
Yes,
we got a whole bunch.
The next 2 days are going to be a whole episode because they're going to be so jam packed.
They are. A
couple of puzzles in there.
Absolutely.
Some leftover pasta.
Because we did tell them that you brought like 9 puzzles, right?
Yeah, I did 3 of them so far, I think.
I know. Well, I think it's fun. I can't wait to hear if anybody, if they like the on locations or if they think that we're just babbling fools. Yeah. Probably both. A bit of both. Yes. But anyway, if you've been listening all the way to the end of this podcast, thank you. Mm-hmm. And please remember to leave us a rating and a review. And we'll be back in a couple of weeks or tomorrow. Thanks for listening.
Bye. Ciao.
Thanks for listening to the Pixie Dust Fan Podcast. We hope you enjoyed the episode.
Make sure you're following us on your favorite podcast player so you'll get a new episode every week. And find us on social media too. We'd love to hear from you.
Till next time, remember, you are never too old to be young. Chase your dreams and design your own happily ever after.